Today I'm breaking down two Arsenal teenage sensations, Myles Skelly and Nwaneri, both Arsenal Academy graduates. The pair made their under-18 debut together in a 6-1 win over Reading, with both players scoring, and have this season broke into the first team. I'll be analysing their game and telling you why I believe their ceiling is more exciting than any new signing could be. Let's start with Myles Skelly. The 18-year-old is a midfielder converted left-back under Mikel Arteta for Arsenal this season. In possession, Arteta trusts Skelly to come inside and play between the lines because technically he's good enough to play in the pockets, receive and drive at the back line like we saw with his goal against Manchester City this season. He has the physicality and strength to go toe-to-toe with anyone. He's 5'8" and can drive the ball like a bull through the thirds, brushing off opponents with his strength. Myles Skelly can operate as a number 8 on the ball, but could also quite easily slot into a number 6 role or as a box-to-box central midfielder. His energy, ball carry and physicality remind me of a prime Michael Essien. Defensively, he's a brute, one of Arsenal's best tacklers and duel winners already. He ranks first in the Arsenal squad for tackles won per 90 minutes this season, and then there's the confidence, the personality, the fearlessness. In the age of hyper-Pacific tactical instruction, Myles Skelly looks like a player who can dominate all areas of the pitch. He's already a fan favourite, not afraid to stick his chest out and strut his stuff. We saw this when he mimicked Erling Haaland's celebration. Next up, Nwaneri, a 17-year-old attacking midfielder who can also play as a right-sided forward and has recently been talked about playing in the number 9 role in the future. He's a player who is already tearing up the record books and keeping elite company in doing so in the Premier League and in the Champions League. Nwaneri has 3 goals from outside the box for Arsenal, the joint most at the club since the start of last season. Most impressively, Nwaneri already has a trademark goal, receiving possession from an inside right position, driving inwards, opening up his body and firing an Iron Robin-esque effort into the corner with his left foot. He scored this exact goal against Preston, Girona and Manchester City. His ball striking and finishing from these angles is precise. He has excellent technique. Arteta has spoke highly of his ability in these situations many times already this season. Playing off the right allows Nwaneri to open up his body and shoot on that stronger left foot of his. In possession, he has the technical ability of a natural midfielder, while he's also showing the finishing ability of an elite forward. Nwaneri is looked at his best running with the ball at his feet, attacking the space and setting the tempo offensively. He's quick-footed, can manoeuvre through tight spaces at a high speed and can penetrate a deep block. So, how do you put a ceiling on two players who have already broken so many records and showcased so many moments of real class? Both players fit perfectly into the modern football tactics. They're versatile, multi-positional, dynamic players who break lines, dominate games and are only going to get better with time. But now, it's time to let them grow, physically, tactically, mentally. They have a decade before they would even be considered in their prime. So while it's right to acknowledge the talent, the ceiling, the potential, we also have to accept that these guys are teenagers and there shouldn't be too much pressure on them to perform week in, week out right now. But one thing's for sure, for North London, the future is bright.